It's called hentai, and it's art. Say, hello. Hi, London. Thank you for checking in. I had the realization that I played like probably a good like 20 hours of Warframe without streaming it at all, and I probably should like stream it a little bit. That was honestly it. That was that was the entire justification, to be honest. I had like considered multiple times like, oh, it might be a good idea to stream this. But I just never bothered to like put the things together to do it. Let's make sure these are set up just in case. Okay. How did you know my full name?
Quest is available
like
in your codex.
Privileged information. Wait, why is that not coming through? That's why. Okay. My headphones were turned down. I finally my ear pads to like replace the old ones that are falling off my headphones should be coming in soon. Now let's see what all have I done? Have I gone through? Hmm. I'll just say that that exists. I've done Awoken Dream, or not Awoken Dream, Second Dream. That's the only time that'll come up. Hmm. What else? What else probably needs to come up? Not a lot, really. I did like the Saya thing. I think that's the only like story-based stuff I've done since then. It's so real. Hi, Killer. Honestly, you have no idea. Like the amount of time I have, like not streaming this is it's unhealthy. And I figured if I'm going to be unhealthy, I should at least do it for content. I should at least be unhealthy live. Let's see. Right, I wanted to do the blast damage thing. For the most part, we're probably just gonna be filling out the hoodsy whatsits. The
Now we finish this business. What?
I have an idea. I can see when you're doing. You have some idea. Yeah. That's a spicy thing to say to someone. But that doesn't tell you when I'm doing it on my own, though. Also, you have to like add them up in your head, and like I imagine it probably like obfuscates it a little bit. This one's like bonking. Why he bonking like that? Actually, I think there's one of the Nightwave things for like mining, right? I might do that first. Definitely not because I just really like mining.
Got the goods for
Yeah, I do.
know it.
I am gonna do that actually. Get hints at your depravity, but not the full picture. I mean, that's how it probably should be. I don't want to like scandalize you. I do at least like one day aspire to be idol-esque. So like the full extent of my depravity being obscured is generally better for everyone. This thing is in front of the mini map. I can't I can't actually see. Oh no. I'm going to get canceled. They're gonna take away my title. I will no longer be say so. There's one, okay. Yeah, say so. You know that one? Coco worked at it. Yeah. You're right. I've never taken a butt plug out on stream. Yet. I need to up my game. What would my version of like Asakoko be though? Would it be like a sprout? Would it be like my little head thing? Yeah. Would it be like my little ahoge? Like technically Asakoko is like a lifestyle brand. Like in lore. A full flower just out the tuchus. Yeah, but then you have to design a theme. Hi Oso. I'm a thirsty little flower. See? Perfectly say so. Hey, hi. Oh, that's the lure.
That is unfortunate, but we should try again.
Who is this guy? This guy keeps showing up. What's his deal? Why is he supposed to be there?
And so it goes. I'm sorry, little friend.
Is this about to do some crazy shit? Someone see this that wants you to save the animals? Oh, so he's like Biz, but like that. He's like Biz, but bad. Whoa! Yeah, bad.biz. Because I was doing the like Saya quest, and he just started like talking to me, and I was like, I have never spoken to you before. How do you have my number? Quite frankly, I'm upset that you're allowed on this line. You're okay. I hope it wasn't, like, too bad. Like, I hope it was just, like, a lot, and it wasn't, like, that something really bad happened. But, like, you don't have to apologize for being a little head empty. That's literally every day for me. I know he's at okay with your G-spot. What's this? Oh. Wait, okay, no. Sorry, I just forgot to press a button. Yeah, I honestly get that. That's just been, like, things in general. Where there's, like, just a lot of things, and can't really focus on any of them at times. It gets annoying, it's like, none of them are bad. None of them are even, like, things you wouldn't want to do necessarily, or would even be a problem on a normal day. But, like, all together, it's like, oh. Oh, suddenly. I don't know where to start. And more importantly, I don't know where it's gonna end. Davar. Who is this? Who's shooting at me? Oh, it's you, isn't it? I bet it's you. I bet it's you, you son of a bitch. You. Oh, there it is. Oh, so I think you were the problem. Last time I was doing the mining, I was just like completely drowning in like monsters. And I think it was just so was like in another part of the level doing like quests. Now that's an eidolon more. I don't want to deal with that. Oink oink. I think this is probably a good way to find like caves and stuff, but also like don't know how much I care. Right, I need to be doing the blast damage stuff as well. That... Right, these are doing blast damage as well. Absolutely cracked their damage.
Sometimes we fail, despite our best efforts.
Oh, I'm sorry your internet's having trouble. It is like a peak time, right? It might just like fix itself in like an hour. Okay. Yeah, extenders can be kind of finicky. You try wobbling the antennas? Or is it one of those types? Or... I suppose that's probably more important is like, is it even an extender type? Or an antenna type? What are these doing? What are... Mentally, I'm like sorting through my memories of probably the last like 20 hours of this game and being like, okay, what stuff have I done on stream, haven't I? Because I should probably establish anything I haven't done on stream. At least no visible antenna, I'll be fine with... You're at your IP. What does... Sometimes you say things I don't understand, but yeah, you should get dinner and stuff. I'll probably still be here after you do, unless you take like 2 hours or something. Like a crazy amount of time. LP? You gonna go to a disc? Oh, laptop. Never heard that. LP is like an album. That's an EP, isn't it? No, LPs are like vinyls. No, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. That's a thing. I like second guessed myself for a second, but that's definitely real. Limited play. It's not a full album, but I said it was like an album. I thought LPs were like records. EPs extended play. I thought EPs only had like 4 songs on them. Whoops. I mean, I was just under the impression that an EP was like a smaller, because I believe that an EP is like an album that has about 4 songs. I could swear. Because isn't In My Feelings an EP?
That is unfortunate, but we should try again.
Be commonly standard a musical recording which is popular as shorter than a full, about 4 to 7 tracks. Is that what that means? We're both okay. Extended by what? Is this like an extends with a Z kind of extending, where it's not actually extending anything, it's just kind of a bunch of vitamins, and they're like, yeah. I'm not actually entirely sure what it's supposed to do. I think it's literally just Viagra, right? So I can't even be like, yeah, it's gonna like do this and that, because like I don't think it does anything. I think it's just some vitamins that are like loosely related to your pee-pee. What does it stand for then? Originally, EPs and LPs differed due to physical limitations of vinyl records. EPs extended play held 3 to 6 tracks with a 20-minute playtime, while LPs long play held 7 to 12 tracks with a 40-minute playtime. I see. So long is better than extended. So if extends isn't doing the job, then I need a longzinge. Is that anything? Does that even track? Does the thought process there? Is that anything? Oh no, I'm engorged. If your engorge lasts more than 4 streams, please contact your VTuber mama. You don't have it in long? I mean, I'll look into it. I'll think about it. I don't know. And longening is certainly harder because it's more of like a visual distortion than this is just making it bigger. This is quite literally just like zooming in the window. Not to destroy the magic or anything. This just like makes the model bigger, whereas like in longening would quite literally have to be like a filter or something, which is definitely doable, but I don't know like how practical or like how nice it would look or anything. Making a joke about the fake drug you messaged. I'm fine with Big Say. I mean, I didn't mention a fake drug. Both of those are real. Longzinge is just making fun of how lozenges are spelled. Because it does look like it would be pronounced similar to Stens in the sense that like it uses some of the like kind of like superfluous letters that Extends does. And Extends is like an herbal Viagra that they sell at like gas stations here. Yeah, that it was a long zinj because like I it's lozenge is a weird ass word. Like I understand that it's perfectly like phonetic, but also it looks wrong. It's one of those that like is said exactly how it's spelled, but also like it feels like it shouldn't be spelled like that. It very much feels like how like a middle schooler would like misspell it and then be like, "You're a dumbass when you why the fuck it spell like that?" Where are these guys? Why are they appearing? What are they doing? What's calling them? Who's Knox? Is that the guy with the fort? He got gold. They're golden in their hills. Is that why he after me? Oh, we're a third of the way there. That's for the achievement, though. Or wait, no, that is for the Nightwave thing. If I go to Deimos, I definitely need to bring my hammer or something. Because as it stands, I'm not rocking a lot of strong stuff. I'm not rocking a lot of like very good equipment. Who the hell is Nith? And why is she leaving rocks places? But also I need to upgrade my focus. And I can only do that on like max level equipment. And all of the stuff I have on me right now is baby. It's all baby. Wait. Is this fishing? What's that, lassie? Have you tried getting Adderall from, like, an extremely privileged, like, white kid with a slick back haircut? You can get it other places, but it's more dangerous. That kid actually has it. It's just... You're gonna pay more for it. You take concerts already? Well, I mean... I don't know if that's gonna help your focus. Oh, Concerta. I mean, you could just try real meth. That's always an option. This is not medical advice, but you can do that. I do love when you just kick them in the dick. It's just like, yeah, this is entirely valid. Sorry, the Say Peony channel does not in any way endorse the use of illegal amphetamines or the misuse of legal amphetamines for the purposes of self-medication. It just seems like something I should probably say. I'll say it on other people's channel, but even there, I usually say, like, you don't have to endorse it, but I will. But then, like, if I'm here, I should probably say it. I should probably. I'm happy now. Is it better? I am still slightly tilted from, I suppose. I mean, listen. I didn't tell you, A, to do it. Or B, that it would help you in any, like, concrete way. I'm just saying, in my opinion... I don't actually know if that's legal or not. Can you, like... If you, like, very clearly state it's your opinion, can you be like, I just think that guy should do coke? Can you do that? Is that allowed? I just think that he would be, like, a cooler guy if he just did a bit of coke. I don't know. Come on, it's like fucking, like, $20 per like a line. He's got $20 going for a fix. No, I mean, if you need a fix, then you've already had it. So, like, I'm not doing anything. Listen, I'm not causing any damage if that's the case. I would genuinely be curious at that point. Do we know any lawyers? I'm like, unironically, I'm like curious about like where that stands. Like I know it's probably not best practice, but I want to know like I mean, some things it does. Like right, American law versus Canadian. Because I thought at least here that you could be like, hey, this is not like, well, I'm not a professional. I don't have, like, unless you count like being on an amphetamine as being a professional. Like being prescribed an amphetamine as being a professional, then like I'm not a professional. I'm not a professional drug fiend. I know some, but I am not. I feel like if you're a drug fiend, you're automatically not a professional. Also, like, I would be a drug fae anyway. Drug fiend would be infernal. Do we know any fiends? Do we even know any fiends? Man, our group is like horribly undiverse for VTubers. I mean, I know Aki, but I don't think Aki does drugs. I mean, Aki probably does something. That is interesting, because, like, it's interesting that you're not allowed to give, like, an opinion on something if you're qualified. Just like that feels like one of those things that like wasn't questioned at the time, but is definitely like short term like a tool of oppression, or long term like a tool of oppression. That's not quite what I... Well, no, because if you're seeing them as a professional, then obviously that's, like, advice. If like, I'm hiring you or something, then that's advice. No matter what you say. But if I was, like, hanging out with you in, like, your living room or something, and you were, like, in my personal opinion, I don't think it would be a problem, but like professionally, obviously you can't do that. Like that, I feel like you should be allowed to be like, yeah, like professionally, obviously this is illegal and I can't condone you doing it. But personally, I don't think there should be like things against it or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I I just don't know if like, I don't know to what extent I feel like that should have to be how that works. Aw, that's very sweet. I wonder if that... Do you know if that's the case for all... First of all, I mean... Ah. Yeah. I suppose that's, like, only really... like, the worst situation? I don't know. Class action. Wait, does that imply that that killer has affected enough people for it to be a class? Oh wait, I don't want these. Also, hi Amaya, thank you for coming by. I guess that, like, sucks the worst, as, like, it's the worst case, you have a big enough issue, you can still have a plan for it. Yeah, no, what I'm saying is, like, I guess, like, the thing that sucks the worst would be, like, as a lawyer, because then you can't really have opinions that, like, disagree with the law at that point, right? Like, you can't be like, well, obviously I'm bound to uphold this, but I don't agree with these laws. Because that feels like you could very easily, like, I don't know. I have issues with this, but I also have issues with, like, very large chunks of like, structured society as they stand currently. Yeah. But what if I don't agree with that? I mean, I would hope you wouldn't. Just like, hell, I'm an art major and I already know that shit's fucked. Well, obviously you can't tell someone to break the law. I feel like I feel like I was saying that pretty explicitly. Oh, now where did you come from, you freak? You absolute fucking degenerate. Oh, the legs have to pop off first. Okay. Yeah, I get you. I get you. No, I mean, knowing the mechanics of it is like very interesting. I also can't say I agree with the mechanics of it entirely, but like it is interesting to know. I mean, just I know it's not an exact parallel, but like explaining how copyright works in a lot of cases, which my knowledge of that is not perfect. I did not finish my degree, so my knowledge of that is not perfect. But what I do know, I feel pretty confident in my knowledge of. And trying to explain to people that, like, listen, just because I'm talking about this does not mean that I agree with it, but this is how it works, is a painful experience. I plead the 6-7. Because you put it right there. You put something similar to it right in front of me. I had to say it. I don't know why it took this long to reply. Yeah, I mean, we are putting a lot of like load on Killer's brain after they were like, my brain is very taxed right now. Oh, I can't use my abilities for now. Wait, do you also do US law? Yeah, that's what I was explaining. That's why I said it out loud. But I just realized you said US and Canada. Do you also do? Because I thought it was one or the other. I thought that was like a thing. Hi, Box. What you doing? What's up? Oh God, I'm a thirsty little flower. Oh God. Thank you for checking it. Where'd it go? There it is. How many is... Here, let me get these stupid plates off so I can actually hurt some stuff. US tax, so I get it pretty easy. Yeah, I watched that one. This is gonna sound awful. I watched that one like bisexual lawyer on TikTok, and the impression that I got was that um while they were very similar, it it is certainly very separate, and most people do not do both. Forgot what his name is. Here we go. I don't watch much of anything on TikTok anymore since they turned it into a bug. You can get a CPA in both Canada and US pretty easy. Interesting. I mean, I think before recently it probably would have been. Reciprocity, I mean, take once you have one to get the other without jumping through all the oops. I'm sorry if I just repeatedly say interesting. I just didn't know that this was the kind of file where I got my 1099 from college, was expecting once as I graduated. What they owe me. I think they usually only go after you if you owe something, right? Interesting. Yeah. I think even if there's a mistake on your taxes, they usually only go after you if you actually like owe something, or if there's like a mistake that would change like one of your filing classes or something, right? Alright. Low-key, for the past couple years, I have filed because I was actively told by the what's it called? Like, oh my god, what's the authority that basically, like, not the IRS itself, but like the people I was filing through, like, hey, you make under 12,000, you don't have to.
It's free real estate.
You don't have to like do this. Get over here. Wait, he doesn't have any plates left. Why is he not taking damage now? Oh my god, that's annoying. Hate these guys too. What was that? This is not me saying this. I actually forget who generally. If you get a refund. Yeah. From what I am aware, as someone who has paid their taxes in the U.S., I believe that it's only really a problem if you think that it would change what you owe. I forgot who I was talking to that was like, yeah, I was going to my accountant and they literally were like, yeah, a bunch of people are literally just like, a bunch of like actually respectable people are literally just going like, you could probably just not pay your taxes right now, and like they wouldn't have the money to go after you for like, several years. Once again, that is not me saying that. That is like. I mean, I was always under the impression that if it was incorrect and they couldn't prove, or if it wasn't to any benefit to you, and there was no proof of like intent, they would usually just make you correct it. I'm beating this thing up for no reason, by the way. This thing is not part of any quest. Yeah, I think there are people that the IRS can be more angry at, like those people who, like, send their taxes in covered in hot sauce. I feel like that's more angry than me not, like, closing to 0 on a 10. Seagull says this is financial advice. Yeah, I was gonna say all 2 of them. Weren't there literally like 11 at one point? Because I could swear that number came across. Like something like truly disgusting. Like, and like that one feels correct, but I could be wrong about that. I do think I'm probably gonna leave this guy alone. I don't know if I can, actually. Know what means. What is it? Wait, what means fish? What means fish though? What prompted the fish in the RPG? Like, I'm fine with you guys playing with your toys, but what prompted? Change of subject. Fair enough. I believe I set everything up so that this would automatically engage the reverb. Please tell me it did, because otherwise I will be quite sad. I don't know how else I would go about that. I just set the reverb to trigger on this redeem as well. And then I took it off toggle so that the reverb would only enable itself. I never implied that you were adults. After all, we just established that lying can be a legal, tricky area. So perhaps you shouldn't claim such things. I mean, you could probably fit it up there if you really wanted to, but that's true of many things. Screw it, I have wings. Not the TV show. Yes, I know, but I need something to say while this redeem is going, otherwise I'll feel like I'm wasting the time that it's running for, and I don't want to give oh so anymore. So you see? Honestly, 10 minutes might have been a mistake, but I'll at least let it run. Or there really are no denominations of time that end in ache. That's upsetting. I'm quite perturbed. I need to think of some crutch for when I am stumped. Not that this is particularly skillful in any way. I mean, it's not even a consistent melody. It's just kind of jaunty in a general way. No, I'm mostly fine. I think over time this'll get easier to pull out of my ass, but for now it takes a little bit of effort, and occasionally I do get hurt. Yeah, that works. It has also occurred to me that I have no idea where Cetus is on this map, so it's quite hard to get back. How does one lose track of an entire city? I mean, how shitty can you be at navigation to lose an entire location? I know it's not my vocation, but You see, it's very dangerous to bring up El Dorado because it's quite hard to rhyme anything with it. It would take quite a lot of bravado just to bring it into conversation. Am I doing this right? Am I doing it satisfactorily? I don't think that that's quite... What? Oh, I can contact Hanzu from here. I don't actually know what makes them blood. Is that like Mandarin? You see, I don't have to refer to the noun that you stuck in, though there are a couple phrases that slant rhyme with the phrase, the word, the color, the hue. Ooh. That sounds awful. I don't even like the normal ones, to be honest. I like the tiny little things. Cuties, they're called by brand. I know door hinge. I believe there's another one as well. And if you go by actual rhyming, I believe that the possibilities, they swell. But well, I am a bit of a poser. I don't actually know how to compose here a proper rhyme that's not just by ear. It feels bad if I don't. I mean, a melody without rhyme is certainly still music, but I don't know if it's gonna sound the same. Then I have to try harder at making it sound nice to listen to, and well, that Nope, I lost it. There's nothing there. I've got nothing to... Oh no! You see, there's certainly a problem. While it doesn't have to rhyme, there's still an expectation of not rhyming with myself or a word with itself. How long has this been going for? I think I'm going to lose it. Honestly, I feel like last time I did way better despite being in the middle of a boss fight. Yeah, I know. What are the odds? You would think I was cursed by the gods. Yeah, I'm aware. But I also set the cooldown longer, so I don't care. Here's the thing though, I don't entirely want to change the cooldown because, or not the cooldown, the timer, because it keeps stopping at a really funny time. And like, I already don't feel like super confident every time I do that redeem. Although people keep redeeming it, so I guess it must not suck that bad. But I feel like the timing of that last little countdown can be very funny.
Operator, messages have arrived in your inbox.
Oh no, I'm fine. It doesn't like take a lot out of me or anything. It's just like I feel like sometimes I do very well. And that makes times that I do poorly or just like middling feel worse to me. Is it a lot though, so? Is it really a lot? Nope, that's not what I want. Let's see how much a lot is. Every time we come in here and it like loads in, it feels like it's gonna play the cutscene again. And I don't particularly want it. Ticker, your voice is starting to scare me.
To stand Ticker up on this of all days, your big star days are all about the things that keep this planet spinning. Love, Stardust. Love in all. Spotted Biz and Little Duck boarding her rail tractor. Bound. We all need help. Time to time. An entire life can change. Really quite sweet, that one. Life's a ride, isn't it? Terrible choice. There's no shame in helping your fellow creatures.
Oh, you're kidding me. I'm literally like 70 ferrite
We all
short
do
of that
what
one.
we can. Life's a hell of an adventure, isn't it?
Yeah, let's take that one. It sucks so much.
Words and deeds are seeds, Stardust. They may seem like nothing in the moment, but they can fall from you and begin growing in others. Fortuna used to be barren, is what I'm saying. You've given us an orchard. Happy Star Day. Everybody's hurting, Stardust. Some of them hurt you. That's a given. Secret to a happy life?
I'm
Find
going.
the ones worth hurting for. Happy Star Day.
It's mastery lock to buy it? I can't even buy it? That sucks. That blows so much.
Friends, family, your bestest cavat. Love is an act of forgiveness. A tender look. A silent understanding. Today is about all of us, and knowing that we have more binding us together than pushing us apart. Starday.
Ignis is in clan tech at least. I mean, I feel like I could get to 9 in a month.
I give it to the world. If you want to know the story, you'll find it scattered across the Vallis. Today It is too happy a day to tell it.
Are you speaking to me?
We've got two families, biological and logical. Roki taught me that one.
Okay,
Starday's for
that's
both those
actually some
families,
cool.
and
Like
anyone else
that.
besides.
It's cool that that's what that means. New creature from the storybook Tales of Duvri. Okay, this is actually pretty cool.
Starday celebrates life and love and the value of those closest to us. Heaven may have nicer weather, but you can't beat hell for the company. Here's to you, Stardust.
Like I
only
like
family that
some of the things he's
extraordinary
saying.
creatures such
I
as
think they're
we
like
are
charming,
permitted is the family
but
who
he says them so
and
much.
a
He
fine
just
family
won't
that
shut
is.
up.
Here's to us, Stardust.
He just won't stop talking.
Nobody's as hard on Yutiko as Yutiko. She's made mistakes and her demons are loud. I try to dazzle them with love. Millions
Buddy,
back in a little bit.
shut
New
the fuck up.
merchandise all the time.
No, I'm pretty sure it doesn't change. Oh god, that was so frustrating. Anyway, the thing for the Kubro. Does that get consumed if I make one? Or can I just like go apply that? Ooh. That's really cool. Oh, he does still have the collar. It's just in there. Really funny. That's actually really funny. Mecha Overdrive plus 10% primary weapon status added to companion. Companion marks a target every 60 seconds.
Operator, Ordis is picking
3
up a distress
seconds.
signal.
Killing the target applies their
Wait,
status effect.
No, it's just the corpus peddling their wares again.
Get off the emergency frequency!
Get off. Oh. Hey, oh, so I'm out of credits. I don't even know where that happened then. That's probably bad. Well, I guess it's time to start doing quests. Let's do Deadlock.
7 for, 7 against. Cast and recast 7 times. So, it is and redeployed to begin at once. by prophet and void, by the blessed handless founder, we hereby invoke the Deadlock Protocol.
Yeah? Is that right?
Solaris, be you Sumper, Rail Agent, Crep Dova, or Pit Boss. Hear this. Your comrades, your friends, your family, good people with clear debts are being taken, vanished. Nathaniel, in his hubris, is writing checks and cashing them with Solaris lives. There is upset in the halls of Corpus Power. The foundations of their kleptocracy tremble. To Neth, we say this. You are seen. To the Solaris, make yourselves heard. To those who have aided us in the past, join us now. You are needed.
I didn't know I would be going back to Fortuna, I'm not gonna lie.
Sparky! Yes. Biz and I may be in over our heads on this one. Listen up. This deadlock spat is costing Solaris lives. The Corpus founder, some long-dead cove named Parvis Granum, carries a lot of messianic clout. Well, Neff's claiming the old man's got an heir. If true, that heir can, by rights, claim total control of the board. Board schisms and infighting might be the main reason SU survived this long. If the board unifies under one person, one found by Neff, our people will never see daylight. I need you on this. You in?
What do the towers have to do with anything? I mean, this is pretty cool so far. I do also really like this Kubro skin. How did you? You don't even have hands! What do you mean capturing Bravo? I'm here. They're... Oh, they're at Alpha now.
Patching through.
Like all of you, I was born poor, with but a meager
breaches within the tenets of our glorious founder.
Oh, there's people. Wow, let's fucking go.
They fuzzed the band. Keep at it.
I don't think I'm shrimping. The chair's a little funky. I'll set it like a hard angle. What's the oh that's when my Kubro does the thing. And, like, put them through the blender.
And my humility grew vast. I began to see a certain similarity. I wondered, who am I really? After a protracted negotiation, my birth mother sold to me the secrets of my conception.
Wait, what? Get that signal back.
Gosh, I wonder what it could be. Could it be that he wants to be the Messiah himself? Could that be it? Nathaniel would never want to be Jesus, right? Oh, these guys just started showing up, and like they're kind of funky. I don't know what they're about. I feel like I haven't seen them before. I do really like the long helmet guys though. They're fun the way their hood do what's it's just like spin off their heads when you pop them. Ooh, Endo. Oh wait, no, I want that. Give it back. Give it back. Give it to me. Ooh, yeah. I'm just going through this because like I needed some credits and I was told I really needed to play through this quest anyway. So like absolutely. Like either just hop in or tell me where to go when you're done.
It was an epiphany. It would seem that I am one of the sons of our late great founder. And more importantly, his heir. Now I have
Yee.
only to prove it. That is where all of you come in.
The brass on this mucker. I have to protect my people from this trust fund lunatic.
Have
Do your
we
thing.
tried? Just a
I'll check in
session.
with my whisper network. Let you know what they're saying. Talk soon. The brass.
Gross. The bones on this
The
map.
data you have collected here today will go a long way in supporting our cause.
The size of his penis.
Got dirt that isn't safe to shovel out in the open. You know where to meet.
And is it the place that you're always sitting? Is that where we meet? Is it the place that you're literally always there? I feel like Fortuna 69 should have special stuff for Stardust. This is my hot take.
Want to know how you die fit? One day at a time.
Fight proudly for your body, Solaris. Wait, since when do we go in the back rooms?
So, Neff's making a succession plan. Somehow thinks he can prove he's
Liza?
a sprog of noble descent.
I don't think I've ever like shortened your.
No
Oh my
idea
god.
how.
How should I
Hobbs was
refer to you?
assassinated
I don't think I've
before
ever
any of us
referred to
were
you
in
guys
This
verbally, but thank you for the raids. Hi, I'm Sapini. I'm a flower fairy. You're a pixie if you're lazy. I am a variety streamer. I do TTRPG stuff sometimes, and I do art on occasion. We're playing Warframe. What are you guys doing? If you need to raid and run, that's totally fine. If you need to go get a snack or go take a little potty break or go get a drink, feel free. Otherwise, get cozy with us. Hang out. We're gonna do some political espionage. I hope you guys had a great stream. What were you doing? How'd it go?
Killed when someone, a board member most likely,
was actually
sabotaged the
talking about
void
Deep
drive
Rock
of his
earlier.
personal transport. Neff wants gene proof, but there's nothing left to scan.
And yet, so they believe, they found Granum's Warframe bodyguard, who was with Granum when that void drive went critical. So, who is to say what's true?
Our people are vanishing because of this. That's true. I know it. I don't care if Parvus Granum is dead, alive, or making change tap dancing in a Grenier officer's mess. Sparky,
Sorry,
you
I'm getting
find what
quiet.
Neff's
I
looking for.
actually do
You'll
care a
find out
little
what
bit about
happened
what's
to our
happening
people.
on screen right now.
Get on it.
Yeah, I really appreciate you guys coming by, though. That's pretty neato. If anyone is mildly familiar with Warframe, yeah, we're doing the Deadlock Protocol. I am mildly new to Warframe. I played during the original beta, but I only played a little bit, and now I am sort of catching up. I'm probably about like 50 hours in now over the last couple weeks. I hope you guys rocked a lot of stone. I hope you drinked a lot of grog. I hope you braided your beards. I hope you cooked some bugs. I hope it was a great stream. Everything. What do you want me to do? Dude, which one? There were like 4 options. We are probably going to link up with at least one friend in a bit. maybe more, depending on if I can bully them into it. But for now, it's just us doing this little story. Cook bugs? Absolutely. I feel like they'd be pretty good, right? Yeah, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, sandwich boy. uh, I feel like a bug that big. I feel like if you cooked it, it'd probably come out like a, like a chewy, like processed meat. It'd be like the Subway meat. I'm kind of down with it. Is that crazy? Yeah, you have a good rest of your night. I appreciate you coming through. Oh, it makes me feel really special when people stop on by. Learn the fate of the missing Solaris. Now, where do I do that? Oh, okay. Oh, I don't like that it's called volunteers. That seems like it sucks.
Protein detectors should be on board.
That means they
Not
didn't even
sure
get
what that looks
paid
like.
for
See what you can
whatever
find.
happened. Okay, I'm gonna ask a question. To be an upscale, like cooked tarantula, it's like rubbery, sweet, kind of nut-like taste. If I speak, I will incriminate myself. I shall simply say that I don't think that contradicts what I said earlier. You read that, my soul recoil. I don't know. Like, I think the most upsetting part about that is that tarantulas are adorable. They're, like, my opinion on tarantulas changed so quickly the moment I found out that not only are, like, do they literally just die if they fall on their back, but they're also like really clumsy. So they are literally too stupid to live. I do be framing it. Who up framing their war? That's fair, killer. I will say.
It's
I'm always say.
right. It's a great big hand.
Granum tribute. Story is Parvos was missing his left hand. See if you can.
See if I can what?
Another engineering blunder? We need confirmation. Reset and get our next volunteer into position.
What was I saying? I forget.
What was that?
I think it was a void temporal shift.
Um.
I'm not entirely sure. Never seen one before. Small though, about as big as a person. Patch me into the system.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Could do with some noise while I'm eyeballing the bits.
Don't eyeball my bits. What was I saying? I don't remember. Yes, I know, I'm always say. Oh, it does. I feel like for at least some people. Oh, no. I feel like at least for some people, them being fuzzy makes Tarantula's better as well, because then you can't see Spider.
Nathaniel, you are found. Remember the first days of Fortuna. Your failure, our victory. Without the Solaris, your aspirations are nothing. Return.
Was I going to ask a game question?
Sisters, or to nothing. So I swear, you will return.
You and your bleeding heart, Tenno's sons. I really don't have time for this. My robotics, on the other hand, do. Kill crews, take care of this. I have history to make.
The fuzz might make it worse. Phobias tend to be rooted. Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying like I'm aware that like associations are what makes it. I'm saying that like the fact that they are like fuzzy. All right, you have a good rest of your night, Rex. I think pretty good, unless this computer explodes. But yeah, I know they're like usually irrational. I suppose like in a lot of my cases, usually if something becomes physically different, it usually
Gearing up for something.
like changes it quite a bit. Like I personally don't like very small spiders. I don't like generally I don't like bugs if they're like small enough and or just like any sort of like dangerous creature that is like on like smaller than it normally would be makes me nervous because I'm like I can't do anything about that. That thing's too tiny. I'll never catch it. It'll just like walk up to me, bite me, and run. But like huge spiders, I'm like I could just grab that thing by the leg and chuck it, and it would never even get close to my hand. Like I don't care if it's faster than me. It's just like I have way less to move. Are jumping spiders the ones that are just like a dot with little hairs hanging off of them?
No! Fizz! What is that thing?
I'm not. Outworlder, hold position. I'm getting something.
Hey, what? Why is it in the hand?
He'll pay for this. Volunteers. He's killing our people for some kind of weapons test.
Maybe not. I'm still pulling signal from that jockey's ring.
What kind of signal?
I don't know yet. Outworlder, don't let them cut the signal before I can decode it.
Daddy, big eyes, visual hunter that jumps prey instead of camping on a web. Well, also, there's like an observable phenomenon with animals that are like the higher they get up the food chain, and just like the more clearly they are predators, in that they are more open to being helped. They are more open to being like socialized with by things that are not themselves. So like if like just a straight up wolf is like stuck in a fence and it's, you know, like its brothers and sisters are like close by, in many cases it will like let someone like free it because it is not so skittish that it will immediately think you're trying to kill it.
My void,
Because obviously you would be stupid to try to do that, because it can kill you too.
What is this? What are we looking at?
The jockey's feed.
Sparky, you better get out of there. Well, we make sense of this.
Rix, thank you for the follow. Yeah, yeah, no, there are a lot of reasons for it, but like, generally, like,
Excellent work, Cae-Hello.
anything that is prey will probably fight you tooth and nail, even if you were trying to save its life. But any, like, predators very often will just, like, carefully observe you if you are doing something that is not harmful to
We'll
it.
be waiting for you, Outworlder.
So, which is really important with stuff like like tarantulas, because like I said, they're too stupid to live. Or you need to help them a lot. So much help. They're so fucking dumb. Oh, I got those wings, didn't I? I want to actually put those on my ship. One sec. That's not what I wanted. Equipment. Orbiter. Decorate. Oh god, placing this sucks. This is so annoying to place. Oh, can I not push it into the wall for this? I was wanting to try and like shove it in there. Hmm. That's a bit annoying. This needs to be like one step side. I think that looks quite pretty. IKEA frame. I do love that there's so many like like it very much reminds me of Souls games in that there are so many like subcultures within the game. Right, I need to set it to borderless so I can tab over when put it where your arsenal is so it's behind your warframes. That's what I wanted to do, but I couldn't get it to clip. I figured there's probably an option.
And my many supporters across the Origin system. Everyone is asking, when will
In the head, you can take the decoration system of the game and build basically anything interesting. I am
people are saying
a child of Tylenol.
a visionary, an exemplar, a protege of the great founder himself, Harvos Branham. Friends, our time is at hand.
Is at hand. Do you got it? Do you got it? Some poor schmuck. Anyway. Oh, that's too loud anyway.
How many kids are going to grow up in the vents because of this? How many parents lost?
I don't know. They seem to be doing better in the vents than like the rest of you.
There's a vent kid a very long time ago who would have hero worshipped the woman she became. You're enough.
If Neff intends to visit that pocket for his proof, he won't risk himself. Not at first. Sparky, you can beat him to it. Biz has figured out how to activate Neff's Granum tributes. You won't believe this.
These tributes are essentially coin-operated. You'll need a Granum crown. You'll have to search the ship.
It's everywhere. See if you can get across first. Tax whatever proof he's hoping to collect.
Oh no.
Muck up his plan and find
I've
our
accidentally
people.
rotated myself off screen. Partially. 1 second. I'm just trying to like slightly drift myself to the side. There we go. Honestly, it's so good. Like, that is something I really appreciate about this game, is it's really funny at times. Like it gets really like fucked up, and like a lot of things are like fucked up and evil in it, but also it stays like really funny a lot of the time. And honestly, I appreciate Neff's style as well. Let me see if I can set this to borderless windows. Like, I want to kill him, but also, like, I appreciate him as a villain so much. He's such a fucking loser. I want so like, I know it'll never happen, but I want so badly for it to be like the Warframe to show up and he's like a Zoltar machine or something. It is on borderless full screen. Should it just be on full screen? What is... Oh, borderless full screen. It should be... Well, no, it shouldn't be windowed. What if I go to full screen?